On today's episode of Days of Our Lives, Ava is less than delighted to see Harris use his authority as the acting mayor. Kayla supports Abe, and Channel receives yet another blow. Shawn arrives at the station prepared to start working again now that his suspension is over, but he is unsure of who to approach. Since the acting mayor fired Rafe, Jada answers coolly that she doesn't know either. As Rawlings approaches, Shawn offers to chat with him to persuade him to change his mind. Rawlings is horrified that Rafe would punish Shawn for calling him out. Shawn reprimands him. He was put on leave for drinking at work. He promises it won't happen again though, and is currently seeing a therapist. He has, according to Rawlings, realized his error. Sadly, his previous boss cannot be claimed to be in a similar situation. He must now choose a new commissioner. Shawn arrives at the station prepared to start working again now that his suspension is over, but he is unsure of who to approach. Since the acting mayor fired Rafe, Jada answers coolly that she doesn't know either. As Rawlings approaches, Shawn offers to chat with him to persuade him to change his mind. Rawlings is horrified that Rafe would punish Shawn for calling him out. Shawn reprimands him. He was put on leave for drinking at work. He promises it won't happen again though, and is currently seeing a therapist. He has, according to Rawlings, realized his error. Sadly, his previous boss cannot be claimed to be in a similar situation. He must now choose a new commissioner. Rafe is certain they can rekindle their friendship as Talia admits she was with Channel. He wonders, "You were hoping for more than that," in response to Talia's worried gaze. Talia had never been attracted to women, and the only reason she started dating Channel was due to Colin's push. But she sensed something when they kissed. Just about everything is perplexing. She lacks knowledge of what is true and what is false. In the midst of drooping balloons and Abe's collapsing welcome home sign, Channel returns home to find Paulina watching Body and Soul. In the middle of the day, Channel questions why she is still wearing her robe. "What about Abe?" Paulina adds, grimacing, "He moved out. He'll return to her." Channel is confident. Channel admits that while attempting to give Paulina and Abe some space, she spent time with Talia. She was reminded of the reasons she had initially admired her, and a bond developed. Paulina queries whether she feels drawn to her. Before she can answer, Channel receives a call. Channel informs the caller furiously that Sweet Bits failed a surprise health inspection and hangs up. They were told to stop by the acting mayor. Channel is aware that this is private. While Ad watches Body and Soul at home, Kayla offers him dinner. He briefly confuses her with Cassandra from the episode before expressing his hope that he isn't being overbearing. Whether he recalls them or not, Kayla tells him that they are relatives. Paulina makes Abe feel horrible, but he knows she would be waiting for him to remember, and his thoughts are just all over the place. When he expresses concern about potential side effects, Kayla reassures him that the medication Whitley gave him wouldn't have any lasting repercussions. He simply feels overawed by all the unfamiliar names and faces. The photo flashcards Kayla had created for him are taken out. As she questions him about his pals, they both chuckle together. A furious Ava approaches as Marlena checks on Harris at Bayview. She spits at Harris. "What the hell are you doing here?" She claims that he is attempting to draw her back into her former mob life, even though she thought she had long since let him go. Harris argues that he doesn't know Marlena, so she asks for assistance. As she punched Harris, Ava called him Charlie and shoved him. A man in scrubs who is accompanying Marlena returns and injects Ava. As Harris catches Ava, she shatters. Ava is gently seated on a chair, and the service worker tells Marlena that an orderly will take her back to her room. Marlena believes that something about Harris reminded Ava of Charlie and precipitated her episode when he departs. He claims it was as though Ava really knew him. Outside of a closed Sweet Bits, Paulina and Channel encounter a smarmy Rawlings. He clarifies that the bakery is exempt from the requirement that all businesses show the official City of Salem emblem. When Channel were certified, she claims that they were out of them. She was scheduled to receive one from them. He shrugs. There's nothing he can do. Paulina deems it ridiculous. During her husband's mayorship? But he's not the mayor, Rawlings adds. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.